Hey everybody, today is Saturday, December 3rd, 2022, and I'm out here with John in Exton, Pennsylvania. We're about to go into yet another dead mall. You guys know I was just recently at the Coventry Mall in Pottstown, I forgot where I was, in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, and that mall was pretty much completely 100% dead, and you're about to see yet another completely dead mall. There are a couple of stores, at least in here, sort of hanging on, as opposed to the Coventry Mall that was completely done. There were like no stores in there. I think there was what? There's like 4 stores in there, maybe. There's like 4 stores inside that mall.
The pizza place is gone.
The pizza place is still in the Coventry Mall.
It's gone.
When?
Like,
I was just there. I was just there 2 days ago. They're still there.
Oh, they did a signage on Facebook that said they were done.
Well, at the end of the month, they're done. At the end of the month, okay. They said they have until the 1st to get out of there, and then they are completely done. So, anyway, there are a couple stores still hanging on at that mall. Maybe like 4 stores. Here there are a little bit more, but not very many. Now you're gonna see a bunch of people here. You're probably thinking, what's going on? Santa's here at this mall. They actually do still have a Santa Claus here set up at the mall, right over there. There's Santa. Yeah. I know him. So Santa's still here, which brings some people into the mall. So the mall's getting a little bit of traffic thanks to Santa. There's still an AT&T here, but there's not much more. Right kind of up here around the food court area, there's a little handful of stores. And then once we hit the back here, you're gonna see this place completely dies out. Oh my gosh. Is that a pet store? It's ferrets. And it smells very much like ferrets inside here right now. They're doing some, look, there's a ferret right there, look at that. That's so cute. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why there's ferrets in there. John's freaking out over the ferrets.
I saw a ferret.
Okay, so John's freaking out over the ferrets. I don't know what's going on. Apparently there's random ferrets here at the mall for some bizarre reason. You can smell them. It smells like ferrets at the mall right now. It's all right. So as you can see, there's still a little bit of stuff going on here, but for the most part, the mall is dead. All the stores are completely closed. I don't know if I said where we are. We're at the Exton Square Mall in Exton, Pennsylvania. Back, I would say, like into the early 2000s, this mall was like pretty hot, but there was a lot of stuff going on here. I used to come out here all the time. The Coventry Mall died. What are we doing?
This is me.
Trying to get
I haven't been here.
Oh, you're trying to get your bearings?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was like maybe that was the Sears?
Yeah.
I think that was the Sears. This was like an Abercrombie or something. No, FYE was down by the food court, but there was a Sam Goody down here.
We went in a different entrance that I'm used to.
Okay.
Not the food court.
We're gonna see the Sam Goody, or at least what used to be the Sam Goody soon. So yes, the Coventry Mall died, or was dying before this mall died. This mall was still hopping for a little while up until the early 2000s, maybe the 2010s. This mall was still doing pretty good, and then you know what the thing is? The Coventry Mall seemed to gradually die. Like you could see it. The more you went out to the Coventry Mall, you could see it dying and dying and dying. It was a slow, painful death. This mall died like overnight. I remember coming out here and there was still a bunch of stores, and then it seemed like within a month there was nobody here anymore. All the stores just kind of shut down. Everybody sort of left right around the same time, which is pretty crazy. There's still a T-Mobile here. The T-Mobile and the Coventry Mall moved out. They're gone. Macy's is still here. What'd you say? Macy's is still here. Macy's is still a thing. So this is where the Sam Goody used to be. You can totally tell by the walls inside there. Look at that. It still looks like a Sam Goody inside there. It's got that wonderful sort of like banana yellow that Sam Goody used to do on their walls. Look at that. Now they make robots in here, apparently, I guess. Some kind of kids robot thing. Some kind of kids robot thing. Oh, here we go. This is better. Look at that. The old Sam Goody. Who remembers when Sam Goody went out of business? I remember going to all the different Sam Goody stores. I remember coming out to this one. There was one in the Coventry Mall. Yep. There was one at the King of Prussia Mall. We went to all of them. We went all around and tried to get all the good deals on all the movies because they had dropped everything down crazy cheap. This is weird. So there's still a Spencer's in this mall. But here's the weird, bizarre thing. They're all the way in the very back of the mall. It is the weirdest place. I don't know if they just get really cheap rent being out here. Look at the giant sweater. I don't know if it's just that they get really cheap rent being way back here, or maybe they just went, you know what, we don't feel like moving, or what. I have no idea. They've always been there. That's where they've always been. So it's not like they moved back here. They've always been way way in the back of the mall, which again was fine when the mall was hopping and there's people walking around here all the time. Now you can see the roof is leaking. There's all kinds of leaks in the roof. This was the Forever 21. This is a store I spent so much time in. My wife was obsessed with this store back in the day. We used to come in here and spend hours shopping inside this store. It was insane. I hated Forever 21. Boscov's is still here.
Wow.
Wow. So I don't know what this mall is going, what's eventually going to happen to this mall. Because I know that, again, the Coventry Mall is turning into a strip mall. The whole outside of it is turning into one big strip mall. And the inside of it supposedly is going to turn into storage, self-storage. I don't know. So the whole inside will turn into self-storage. This mall, I don't know what's going to happen. My assumption is, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point this mall just gets torn down. Because they've been building all kinds of new...
Such a waste of material.
It is. They've been building all kinds of new housing developments out here in Exton, Pennsylvania. Exton, Pennsylvania has been like really like booming. It's like this big boom town all of a sudden. Everything's like moving out here. There's new companies moving out here. There's new businesses moving out here. There's new housing moving out here. It's like the new cool hot place, not hip hop place. It's not the new hip hop place to move. It's the new hip hop anonymous. It's just the new hip and hot place to live.
Close that floor.
And I'm thinking at some point they're probably just going to tear this whole place down and probably put housing developments in here. I wouldn't be surprised. Look at this. Like the roof is just like they're not even fixing the leaks. But look how cool this mall used to be. I mean, come on. At one point, this mall was pretty amazing. It's depressing. I miss coming out to this mall. This mall was like a little treat every now and then because this mall is like maybe like a half hour away. So we wouldn't come out here all the time. This was like a thing where maybe like once a month, my wife and I would be like, what do you want to do today? We'd like, let's just go to the Exton Mall. They had different stores. They had different stores than they had at Coventry. They had different stores than they had at the King of Prussia Mall. So to come out here was a little bit of a treat because you get to hit up all these different stores that you don't normally get to. There's still a loft out here. That's surprising. Like who shops in there? I see some employees in there. I don't even see anybody shopping in there. There's a couple employees hanging out. This is where you want to get a job. If you want to get a job, get a job in one of the few remaining stores here at the Exton Square Mall. You won't do it. You won't do anything. Yeah, that's a Round One arcade down there. They moved in a couple of years ago. It's a big arcade. They do bowling. I think you can do pool and get like pizza, all kinds of stuff like that. So that's a big arcade. They're accessible from the outside though. You don't have to come inside the mall to get to them. There's still a White House black market in here. Again, there's some weird random stores still left inside this mall. I don't know how they make any money. I don't know who's coming out to these stores. It's so weird. We're actually starting to get closer to
Habitat.
There's an old Habitat down there. Now who shops there? They got to make no money.
I mean, who in particular shops?
The hippies.
And what else?
The hippies and what else? The hippies shop at Habitat.
For what? I mean,
For hippie clothes.
For peace and love?
For tie-dye and yin-yangs and...
Hibiscus tea?
and hibiscus tea. There you go. But like, I would rarely ever see anybody in Habitat even when this mall was popular. Even when this mall was hopping and people were out here, I would see maybe like one person inside there ever. And now this mall is dead and there's still people. I don't know how they're hanging on.
The escalators even on?
The escalators, I think, no, it says this escalator's out of service. Look at that. The escalator, okay, this escalator's broken. Oops, sorry, this escalator's broken. This escalator's still working.
You can go up, but you can't go down.
Not that there's anything to go down to.
Very manual.
What's down there? There's nothing down there. That used to be a Cinnabon right there. This is the Annie Ann's back in the day. They're all completely closed down.
I mean, what's to really stop?
From what? Getting a free drink? Hop up. Go. Do it. Go. And go. Yes, I would like a...
Just tell me what you want.
I would like a plain pretzel, please, and a Coke.
Okay, I can get you that. Sir,
That's actually a really cool Coke machine.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That's awesome.
The only way
All right,
out.
before we get in trouble, there is still security inside this mall. The Coventry Mall, I'm pretty sure, has no security whatsoever. This mall, I actually have a friend who still works out here as security, so I know they still have security. This was Abercrombie & Fitch, I believe. back in the day. See, they hung on for a little while too. It's so bizarre to think about what used to be out here. Is that 2 T-Mobile? There was another one, right? Am I having deja vu? We already walked past a T-Mobile, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we already. No, there was a T-Mobile.
There was another one?
Comments down below. We already walked past a T-Mobile right on the other side of the mall. There's 2 of them here? That's bizarre. Why are there 2? Why are there 2 T-Mobiles? Are you really gonna do that? I'm gonna continue on, so just heads up. I don't want to stand here for 15 minutes while you. We can come back and get a massage if you really want to get a massage. We'll come back. We'll get massages. We'll both do them. There's iGeeks. So again, we're coming up now to the actual food court area, which is kind of where this is like the little area where still some stores sort of reside because it's sort of where everybody comes in at the food court. There's still a K Jeweler, it's a CBD store.
But there's that's my jacket.
What's your jacket?
You get the gold one, I get the purple one.
Oh, sweet. This was the Pac Sun. This used to be the Pac Sun right here. Now it's nothing. It's just, yeah, it's just so weird because like I said, like overnight, these stores seemed to leave. I remember coming out here and the mall still being like pretty good. And then it seemed like the next time we came out, the mall was just done. There was nobody out here anymore. It was really weird. It was really bizarre. The food court is actually kind of, I don't want to say rebuilding itself, but I came here a couple of months ago and the only thing here was a Chick-fil-A. That was it. Chick-fil-A was here, only place in the mall. They were probably making a fortune because they were the only thing. Now there's a Charlie's, there's a Frida's, which is like a Mexican place down there, and a pizza place opened up. Unfortunately, it's not the pizza place that used to be here. That I would have loved to have, right? We are pizza connoisseurs. The pizza place that used to be here was phenomenal. It was some of the best mall pizza I've ever had in my entire life. I couldn't believe it. That pizza, that good, could come from a mall. And they closed down. Now there's another pizza place here.
There was,
and the pizza's very
Chinese
mediocre.
place.
Oh, there's a good Chinese place too?
To me, yeah. That's gone.
Yep.
It's famous soul food.
There's a famous soul food now too? Yes. So there are a couple more stores here now, which is interesting for a dying mall. Some more food stores have opened up inside the food court, which is kind of interesting. So K Jewelers. This was the FYE back in the day, by the way. What are you doing? John's messing with stuff. So this used to be the FYE.
Touch all the things I couldn't when they were actually functional.
There's a time after time here. There's still a Hot Topic in this mall, which is pretty awesome. I don't know how they're hanging on. Pretty cool to see that. So, all right, we've pretty much come full circle now. There is a downstairs, but it's only half the mall.
The Hot Topic had like 2 kids in it. That's how they're keeping it alive.
We're probably gonna go.
Flavor.
We're probably gonna go back and check out the Hot Topic after we're done this. I haven't been in a Hot Topic in a while. So the downstairs is only half the mall. Only half the mall has an actual downstairs area, and there's nothing down there. I was down there just recently, and it was 100% dead. There's nothing even to show you down there. Everything is completely closed. So we're back here at Santa Claus. We've made a full circle around the mall. But I just want to come out here quickly. I wanted to just show you guys this mall, another dying, dead mall. If you have memories of the Exton Square Mall, leave a comment down below. I have very fond memories of coming out here with my wife, just having a great night out of the mall, going to all the different shops. There were some very unique shops in this mall. It was really, really cool. And it just seems like instead of a slow, gradual decline, it was like overnight, all the stores just magically disappeared. The mall became a dead mall. They were actually going to film apparently, I think Mallrats, was it Mallrats 2 or something like that?
The show or not Clerks. But
Mallrats.
Sequel to Mallrats. Yeah.
Mallrats was going to either do a show or a movie. They were going to film it here actually, and then for some reason that didn't happen.
They were going to do another mall.
It fell through. It didn't happen, but they were calling for extras. I remember there was a big thing on a local radio show, the Preston and Steve show. They were actually having this whole thing where they were asking for extras to come out to the mall, and they were going to film a mall, and then it just never happened for some strange reason. So this mall was going to be used in that movie because it was a dead mall. That was the whole thing. They wanted to, I guess the movie was going to take place around a dead, dying mall. So pretty crazy. Gertrude Hawkes used to be right there. They were around for a while too. They stuck around for a while when they closed down. So, all right, guys. Again, Exton Square Mall. Just want to bring you out here, show you yet another dead, dying mall. Very sad. This was not a childhood mall. It was not a mall I used to come out to as a child, but it was definitely a mall I came out to as a young adult. And I loved coming out here. Again, the stores were unique. They were interesting. It was a lot of fun to come out here just for the night, just to go to a different mall that you're not used to usually going to. But if you used to come out here, if this was your childhood mall or a mall you came to in your young adulthood, or a mall you just have fond memories of, leave a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and your memories from the Exton Square Mall. Do you have any memories?
I have one we can create. I'm on Santa's lap and you're on my lap. comment down below. Let us know.
It's $40 a picture.
Yeah, $40 a picture. If you guys want it, you have to tip. Just saying.
If you're paying for the photos, I will gladly get a photo. You and me with Santa.
Yep. Yeah, on either side of his. He's gonna break his knee, but it's okay.
All right,
it's for the lulz.
Let's go to hot topics. So, all right, guys. So that's it. Like I said, we just want to bring you out here. I'm going to show you this mall, this dead, dying mall. I would call this mall a dying mall. This mall is pretty much dead. It's like 95% dead, but I will still. There is Santa.
You can do it.
I will still use the word dying to describe this mall, but for the most part, it is pretty much dead. I think it's on its way out. And I wouldn't be surprised if this mall just gets demolished. I can't imagine what they would do to this mall other than just tear it down. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on what happens in the future with this mall. But all right, guys, like I said, just want to bring you out here. Like I said, leave comments down below if you have memories of this mall. I want to hear your memories. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon do good help putting gas in Vanderbilt and in Pumpkin, so we can come out to interesting places like this. Also, check down below for a link to
some of the bowls.
And I will see you guys in the next video. So like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys do subscribe or you are subscribed, I will see you in tomorrow's video. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.